You can start the session, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So, Noshin, you missed the amphibian. So let's just start the reptiles today. We are starting reptilia group today. So before I start the group, there's some kind of general information that you should be knowing before understanding the reptiles. Okay. So let's start with this general information. Before we start studying about the reptiles, we should be knowing about these general terms and what are their meanings, because we will be using them again and again in orders and everything. Okay. Wait a minute, beta. Wait a minute. Let me do unsharing and share it once again because something is going wrong. Now I'm here. Okay, fine. So let's start some general information. Start with some general information before we start understanding about the reptiles. Okay, so see, there are types of vertebra. So vertebra types. What are the vertebra? We will be using this amphicoelious vertebra, opisthocoelous vertebra, pocoelous vertebra, and all these vertebra. So what does that mean? Okay, amphiplaton common in torso. Okay, see, if it is concave from both the sides, it is called amphiplatian vertebra. Okay, and if it is convex from one side and concave from another side, it is called opisthocoelous. This vertebra is common in neck. Means our neck vertebra is this kind of vertebra. If it is procoelous, it is convex from one part and concave from another part. Okay, common in tail. Amphicoelous, concave from both the part. Okay, anterior part as well as the posterior part of the vertebra is concave in shape. That is called a amphicoelous vertebra. Okay, this is important because we'll be using this word amphicoelous kind of vertebra, opisthocoelous kind of vertebra. You should be knowing about the types of vertebra. Okay, this is C. This is amphiplatian. It means it is like a flatter, both from both the ends. It is flat. Okay, no concave and no convex kind of bulge is there. Okay, so this is the type of vertebra. Now we'll be using the type of teeth. Okay, acrodont teeth, pleurodont teeth, and thecodont teeth. Okay, so this classification is the base on the basis of mode of attachment of teeth. How teeth is attached to your jaws. Okay, see, acrodont teeth is like this. Pleurodont is like this. Thecodont is like this. Okay, we are having normally thecodont kind of teeth. Okay, acrodont, pleurodont teeth are found normally in the reptiles because they need to eat something. Okay, they need a sharp edge teeth. Okay, they all need canine teeth. This is acrodont, this is pleurodont, thecodont, and this division is on the basis of the mode of attachment of teeth with the jaw. Okay. Now, heterodont, it is the condition of having different types of teeth. For example, humans have four different types of teeth, namely incisors. Okay, see here, incisors, canines, molars, premolars. Okay, thecodont, the type of attachment in which tooth is embedded in a socket. Okay, Diphodont, the type of dentition characterized by two sets of teeth. First set is of temporary and second is of permanent. It means we are having diphodont kind of Dentition means we are having milk teeth, and later on we are having permanent teeth. Okay, so this is called diaphodont kind of tooth structure or dentition pattern. Now skull type. Okay, reptiles are diversified by skull. See, division of reptiles in further orders and suborders is on the basis of temporal foci. What is temporal foci? Temporal foci is a, it's a part of skull. Okay, it is a lobe. It is called temporal lobe. Okay, this is called temporal foci. Fossa means there's a cave. Okay, there's a cavity kind of thing. Okay, you can see here. This is temporal foci with the arrows. It is shown. Okay, this is temporal foci. We are also having. So reptiles division is basis on the, is division is based on the whether they are having temporal fascia or not, whether they are having superior temporal fascia, whether they are having inferior kind of temporal foci. Their division is based on that. Reptiles are diversified by skill type. Anapsid, leg, temporal foci. Diapsid, two temporal foci, one dorsal and one ventral. Okay. See, anapsid is not having any temporal foci. Diapsid are having two, ventral and dorsal. And synapsid. Synapsid is having single lower temporal fossa. Gives rise to mammal-like reptiles. Okay, these temporal fossa, if they are having, then their division is based on this. Okay, so they are divided into further subclasses: anapsid, diapsid, synapsids. Okay, these are their subclasses. Okay, what are reptile features? See, amniote skulls means they are having stem reptiles like temporal foci. Okay, stem reptiles means anapsids are lacking in temporal foci. Modern reptiles have two foci. Means when we are talking about the modern reptile, we are talking about the subclass Diapsida. They are having two kind of foci, one at ventral position and one at dorsal position. Ancestors to mammals have a single foci. Okay, so when we are studying about the Lepidosauria and Arachidosauria, this is the super order of these reptiles. Okay, they are having only one single foci. Okay, see, this is protosynapsid, protothyroid, synapsid, temporal foci is there. Okay, these are the protodiapsid, these are the diapsids. Okay, see, now anapsid skull found in Cotylosauria and Chelonia. Okay, see, this Cotylosauria and Chelonia, they are from the order Anapsida. Okay, subclass Anapsida. There are two orders in subclass Anapsida: Cotylosauria and Chelonia. They are primitive kind of reptiles. Okay, most primitive type, labyrinthodont, amphibians and primitive reptiles. Anapsid first reptiles appeared in Carboniferous period. Hence, when amphibians were about to extinct, a new organism, a new group came into existence, new class came into existence, that is called reptile. Okay, 345 to 280 million years ago. Anapsid means without arc, meaning that they do not have fenestrae in their, fenestrae is temporal foci in their skull. The anapsids were first represented by small herbivorous proclophonids and the much larger herbivorous periosaurus. Means the first reptiles that evolved are herbivorous kind of reptiles. Okay. Now coming to the reptiles. So it is clear to you all that reptiles. See, my slide is visible or not? This is visible? Tell beta, is this visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Then just continue. See, now you are little bit aware about the what is temporal foci, aware about the position of teeth, attachment of teeth. Okay. Now you are aware about the vertebra. Okay. So little bit knowledge is necessary. What is ophistochelous vertebra? Okay. What is amphicoelous vertebra? Okay. Now we are starting with our second superclass of tetrapoda. This is called reptilia. Okay, these are the first successful terrestrial animals. They completely occupied, completely adapted the terrestrial land. So they are the first successful. Okay. Dinosaurs are also coming in this. Reptilia. Now, what is reptilia? The branch of biology that deals with the study of reptiles is known as herpetology. See, this is important. Herpetology. Branch that deals with the study of frog is called brachyology. Okay. Mesozoic era is called as golden age of reptiles. Okay. Carboniferous area is called as golden age of amphibians. Mesozoic era is called as golden age of reptiles. See, this is important. Okay. Era is very important. In the same era, dinosaurs dominated over the earth. Okay. Now dinosaurs are extinct. They are not there. Okay. We are so glad that dinosaurs are not there. Okay. In the same era, dinosaurs dominated over the earth. Means first terrestrial reptiles were dinosaurs. Reptiles are the first amniotic vertebra.
Ma'am,
Vertebrate. Yes.
hello
Yes.
ma'am. I can't see the slide what you're teaching, ma'am.
Slide isn't moving.
It is in the first slide only, ma'am.
Okay, beta, I have to do again. Stop sharing and sharing. Then only you will be able to see this. Don't worry, I'll make it visible. Now is this visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, then start once again. No issues. Okay, so the branch of biology that deals with the study of reptile is known as herpetology. Now frog study, brachyology. Mesozoic era, golden age of reptiles. Important. Okay. Same era, dinosaurs dominated over the earth. You all have seen the movie Jurassic Park. Okay. Reptiles are the first amniotic vertebrae, means they are having amniotic membranes. Okay. Group amniota includes reptilia, apes, and mammals. So whenever we will be studying about the group amniota, we will study about reptiles, apes mean birds, and mammals. Reptiles are supposed to be developed from spatial amphibian ancestors in Carboniferous period. These spatial amphibians like tall salamanders and all these gave birth to the reptiles. Okay. The further their developed system of body led them into the development of reptile. Okay. So they came from spatial amphibian ancestors. Okay. In Carboniferous period, because Carboniferous period is known as the period of amphibian. Main characters again. These are normally terrestrial animals, but some animals are aquatic in nature also. Okay, like crocodiles. Okay, crocodiles can live inside the water bodies also. Okay, they can live on the terrestrial also, but they are not amphibians. Okay, their skin is non-glandular, dry, rough, and cornified. See, their skin is non-glandular means they are not having glands like amphibians over their skin. They are not having moist skin, they are having dry skin. Why that? Because they are well adapted to survive on the land. Rough skin scales they are having. Cornified means presence of cornea. Okay, what is cornea? It's a hardened material normally found on our eye. Okay, body is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail. Their exoskeleton is made up of horny epidermal scales or bony plates. Okay, their exoskeleton is made up of horny epidermal scales. Each epidermal scales are there, bony scales are also there, and bony plates are also there. Imagine when you are studying this line, just imagine a picture of dinosaur. They are having a good kind of exoskeleton, horny. Okay, if you imagine a picture of T-Rex. Okay, horny body, scales are there, bones are there. Okay, you all have seen the skeleton of dinosaur, maybe not in real, but in pictures or in photographs or in your books or in some kind of, if you visited some kind of zoological library, then you all have seen. So they are having a bony structure, they are having a epidermal scale structures. Okay, horny kind of. In these animals, each limb has 5 digits, like us. Okay, we are having 5 digits. Each digit has incurved nails. What is incurved nail? Nail when grows, it incurved. Okay, curves inside. Some lizards and snakes do not have lips. Okay, so when we will study about some lizards and some snakes, then those lizards and snakes were not having lips. Okay, Ophiosaurus lizard is a limbless lizard. Okay, which lizard is a limbless lizard? Ophiosaurus lizard is a limbless lizard. Only one occipital condyle is there in the skull, that is monocondyle skull. Okay, only one occipital condyle is there in the skull, that is monocondyle skull, means only one occipital condyle, not two occipital condyles. Okay, so they are not dicondylic, they are only monocondylic. Only lung respiration except chelonia, which is having cloacal respiration. Imagine respiration through the last part of the body that they are using for the copulation and for the excretion. Okay, so only cloaca, only chelonia is having a cloacal respiration. So this is important. Which reptile is having cloacal respiration? You have to write chelonia. Ribs are present in neck. They are having ribs in neck also. We are not having neck ribs. We are having only thorax ribs. Ribs of thoracic region makes true sternum. They are having true sternum. Teeth are acrodont and thecodont type. Okay. Wait a minute, beta. Wait a second. Now, let's continue once again. Ribs are present in neck and thorax. Okay. We are not having ribs in neck. Okay. And we are having only thoracic ribs. What are ribs? We call it pasli in Hindi. Okay. Ribs are there. That they make a true sternum also. Teeth are acrodont. Acrodont means only the sharp teeth. Okay. And thecodont like us. Okay. Properly embedded. In these animals, heart is incompletely four-chambered. What is incompletely four-chambered? Means they are having two auricles, two ventricles, but the one ventricle that they are having is ill-developed. Okay? Two complete auricles and but two incomplete ventricles are there. But crocodile is having complete four-chambered heart. Okay? Crocodile is having complete four-chambered heart. Only crocodile is there who is having a complete four-chambered heart. Sinus venosus is ill-developed. It was fully developed in amphibians. It is ill-developed in reptiles. RBCs are oval and nucleated. What is nucleated? Means they are having nucleus in the RBCs. See, we are having non-nucleated RBCs. In our RBCs, nucleus is missing. Okay. One pair of metanephric kidney that is helping in respiration. See, this is also important. Metanephric kidney helping in respiration. Animals are uricotalic to save water. Okay. Animals are uricotalic to save. Oh, see, sorry, this is not respiration, this is excretion. This is a correction, okay? One pair of metanephric kidney that is helping in excretion. Okay? So mark this. This is a mistake. Maybe typing mistake. This is excretion. Okay? Kidney helps in excretion. Animals are uricotalic to save water. What is uricotalic? See, those animals who are secreting uric acid, who are excreting uric acid. So they are water saving organisms because they don't drink water in their life. Okay, so they need to save water content of their body, so they do not excrete urea, neither ammonia. Okay, they excrete uric acid that is highly concentrated kind. Okay, left and right, both the systematic are developed in these animals. Okay, there are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are there in these organisms. So they are also having 12 pairs like amphibians. Okay. Brain is well developed and cerebrum is also developed. Lateral line system is absent. At the roof or ceiling of buccal cavity, Jacobson's organ is present. So which organism is having Jacobson's organism? Reptiles. Okay, organs. Okay. One more thing, this question they can ask like this also. Which part of the body of reptile is having Jacobson's organ? Okay, kidney, buccal cavity, lungs, or they can ask liver. Okay, so you have to keep this in mind. Buccal cavity. A complete alimentary canal is found in these animals, which opens into cloaca. Means they are having kidneys, they are having accessory glands, they are having proper small intestine, large intestine, stomach. They are having all those things, but they are missing anus. In, in place of anus, they are having cloaca. It's a aperture. They are normally using it for the copulation and for the excretion. Genital aperture is not separate from anus. Okay, so they are having only one opening. So whether it is anus, they are having only one opening. So whatever they need to do, either they need to transfer their sperms, they are doing it through the cloacal aperture, and whether they need to excrete, they are doing it through the cloacal aperture. And in chelonia, even the respiration is done by the cloaca. Okay, ureters, genital ducts, alimentary canals all opens into a single cloacal aperture. Centrum of vertebra are procoelous type. Now, that's why I have started my class today. What is procoelous, amphicoelous type of vertebra? Okay, centrum of vertebra are procoelous type. Sternum is well developed. Now, what is sternum? Sternum is the last rib cage. Okay, on that diaphragm rest on that. Okay, a chevron bone is found in the caudal vertebra of these animals. Cold-blooded animals or poikilotherms. Okay, so reptiles are also cold-blooded animals. I told you earlier also that reptiles means lizards. They are cold-blooded animals. You will not find any lizard on the world during the winter season or during the extreme summers. Okay, you will find only when they will be having favorable temperature like rainy season. Okay, they are cold-blooded animals. These are unisexual animals. Means both sexes are present at different organisms. Okay, male is different, female is different. Fertilization is internal, means they are laying. One or two pennies. Internal means they are giving birth to the babies, or they are giving they are laying eggs, but that eggs they are taking care inside the body like oviparous. One or two penis is found in male animals as copulatory organ. Means they may be having one penis or they may be having more than one penis. These are mostly oviparous, but some animals are viviparous. Amount of yolk is very much in their egg. So these eggs are called polylecythal eggs. They are having a high yolk content eggs. Eggs are clerotic, that is, eggs are covered by a shell of calcium carbonate. What is clerotic eggs? The eggs that are covered by a shell of calcium carbonate. Okay, so the eggs of crocodile and all those eggs, you will see they are not white in color, they are mostly brown or spotted kind of eggs. So they are very thick kind of eggs. Okay, they are having a shell of calcium carbonate over their egg. Clerotic eggs are an adaptation of terrestrial animals. Okay, why? Why they are the adaptation? Because they are not in the water body, they are out on the land. They have to face the summers. They have to face the harsh temperature, environment, weather conditions, storms, everything. Even human beings, even other organisms that can damage their eggs. Okay, so to protect their eggs from the harsh environment, they did shell of calcium carbonate. Okay, this is full cledoid egg. Cleavage is discoidal or meloblastic. They are found all three embryonic membranes, amnion, chorion, and allantois. Okay, these are the three embryonic membranes found in an embryo: amnion, chorion, and allantois. They are having three kind of membranes. Okay, yolk sac is also attached with embryo. So this class is grouped under amniota group. Okay, see they are having amniotic fluid. Development is direct, means no larval stage is found. Parental care is often marked, means male organisms are taking care of their eggs or their babies. Class Reptilia is classified on the basis of number and presence of or absence of temporal foci in the temporal region in the skull. Okay, I have shown you what is temporal foci. It is like a cavity here and here. Okay, one here, one here. This is called temporal foci in the skull. So their division is based on this, whether it is present or not, whether it is two, whether it is single, whether it is superior, whether it is inferior. Okay. Class Reptilia divided into 5 subclasses: Anapsida, Euryapsida, Parapsida, Synapsida, and Diapsida. Okay, see, this class is the most primitive, only one organism is there. These three, Euryapsida, Parapsida, Synapsida, they are extinct classes. All the organisms extinct of these classes. So take a chill breathe. You don't have to study these three classes. Okay, only Anapsida, Diapsida. But Diapsida itself is having lots of classification inside. So what we will not study in these classes, Diapsida will make over there. Okay, now let's begin with the Anapsida class. Out of these subclasses, Eurypsida, Parapsida, and Synapsida are totally extinct. Means they are the classes of dinosaurs. They are extinct. Okay, so we will not study about the Eurypsida, Parapsida, and Synapsida. Now, subclass Anapsida. Temporal foci are absent in the temporal region of the skull. Means they are not having temporal foci missing. That is, roof of the skull is complete. Okay, they are not. There is no any kind of cave, any kind of depression in the skull. So roof is completely roof. Okay, no condyle, no roof, no cavity. Okay, limbs are absent. They are having those reptiles. They are not having limbs, no forelimbs, no hind limbs. The members of this subclass are classified into two orders, in which only members of one order are alive. Anapsida further classified into two orders, and in which also one order is only alive. Order Cortylosauria, members of this order have become extinct. Example, Cortylosaurus. Okay, so whatever extinct, you don't have to study that. Order Chelonia. Okay, so Chelonia is an important organism. It is present right now. Why? Why it is important? Because it is doing respiration, excretion, even the copulation through only cloacal aperture. Okay, so this is a rare kind of organism. Okay, something rare is there in this organism. A rare feature. Now, order Chelonia, body is broad and oval. They are terrestrial, marine, and freshwater. Okay, so they are found in the sea water also, in the lake or river water also, and they are on the land also. This order includes both the live and extinct members. Whole body is covered by firm bony shape. Okay, their body is bony. Exoskeleton of dorsal body is called carapace. Dorsal exoskeleton is called carapace, and ventral skeleton is called plastron. Okay, carapace, plastron. Jaws are horny. They are having horny jaws, and teethless means their jaws are horny. They are not having teeth. Beak-like jaws are found. What is beak? See, imagine a beak of a bird. So they are having beak-like horny jaws. So jaws are doing the function of teeth. Order Chelonia again. Sternum is absent, means they are not having ribs. Body plate present on the body is called as osteoderms. So whatever body plate is present on the body, that is called osteo. Osteo, when talking about, we are talking about the bones. Okay. Nails are found on digits, so they are having nails. Web or membrane is found on digits for swimming. So they are having web, or there is some kind of membrane between two digits that helps them in swimming. Okay. Scales are found on neck, limbs, and tail. Scale is also there. All these three organs can be pulled into the carapace. What are these organs? Neck, limbs, and tails. Okay, they are pushed into the carapace, dorsal side of the dorsal exoskeleton of Chelonia. Quadrate's bone is fixed. Okay, so they are having bone that is fixed. Now again Chelonia. Thoracic vertebra and ribs are attached with carapace. Okay, ribs, thoracic vertebra and ribs, these are attached with carapace. They are not having sternum, means the last part of the ribs they are not having. Cloacal aperture is vertical and it helps in respiration. So their cloacal aperture is vertical. See, like this. They are not having lateral. Okay. So because of this kind of aperture, they can respire through it. If it is like this, they won't be able to respire. Okay. Single copulatory organ is found in male animals. Only means single penis is there. Animals are oviparous, means they are laying eggs. See, this is testudo, land tortoise. Okay. Order Chelonia. Okay. See, this is called carapace. This is called carapace. And the ventral part, you all have seen this, these turtles now. See, this, their dorsal part is called carapace and their ventral part, that is the soft kind of part, this is called plastron. Okay. So first example of Chelonia order is testudo, land tortoises. Okay. Next is chelone, marine turtles. Okay. See, this is carapace and this is ventral. These are having limbs and that limbs are like their pelvic fins or like something like that. Okay, limbs are modified. See, trionyx, you can see the incurved nails on the forelimbs as well as on the hind limbs. Okay, they are having head, they are having neck, they are having carapace, they are having plastron, exoskeleton. Okay, this is called freshwater terrapins. Okay, all species, Eurapsida. We are talking about the class, subclass Eurapsida. All species are extinct. So we will also not study about this. Subclass Parapsida. One pair superior temporal apertures foci are found in skull. Means Parapsida is having a temporal foci are there in the skull. One pair and that too superior one. All members of this subclass are also extinct. So we will not study about Parapsida order. Okay. Subclass Syngopsida. Okay. One pair of inferior temporal foci are present in the skull. They are having inferior. Okay. All species are extinct. We will not study. Okay. We will miss this also. Now coming to the subclass Diapsida, that is a long class having further classification inside. Okay. So let's start the Diapsida. One pair superior and one pair inferior temporal foci are found. Okay, one pair superior and one pair inferior temporal foci are present in the temporal region of the skull. Okay, post-orbital and squamosal bones separate the superior and inferior temporal foci. Okay, so what bone is separating the inferior and superior? Squamosal bone or post-orbital bone. Okay, subclass Diapsida is divided into two superclasses. What are those superclass? Superorders Lepidosauria and Archosaurus. Okay, Lepidosauria and Archosaurus. This Lepidosauria is further divided. Okay, so let's start the Lepidosauria. This superorder is classified into two orders. Okay, superorder is further classified into two orders, and that these two orders will further divide into suborders. Okay. See, superorder Lepidosauria. This superorder is classified into two orders. Order Rhynchocephalia, order Squamata. Okay, Squamata. Order Rhynchocephalia. Now, what is order Rhynchocephalia? Most of the species of these orders are found in the form of fossils. Okay, so they are also on the verge of extinction. Okay, they are also extinct kinds of species that are about to extinct. Only Sphenodon punctatum species is living. It is found in New Zealand. Okay, Sphenodon punctatum. This is the only species. Body is small and lizard-like. Tail is literally compressed. We are having tail, but that is compressed kind of. Body is small and lizard-like. Tail is literally compressed. Limbs are pentadactyl, means 5 digits. Are with nails. They are having nails. These form furrows in land near the pond. What is furrow? It is kind of burrow. Okay, they make near the pond so that they can go to the water bodies also and whenever they want to hide themselves during the harsh environment, during the starvation or hibernation period of their, they make a furrows or burrows near the pond. Okay. Dorsal surface of the body is covered by scales, and there is found a spiny scale line on mid dorsal line, like T-Rex. Okay, I will show you with the help of example. A functional third eye or pineal eye is found on the head. Okay, this is there is a functional eye on the head. Vertebra are anticellus type. What is anticellus? Concave from both sides. Teeth are acrodont. Cloacal aperture is transverse. Yes, okay, not vertical, it's horizontal. Penis or copulatory organs are absent in male animals. Their age is about 100 years. See how old? They can also live 100 years. Like us, their age is also 100 years. See, this is Sphenodon punctatum, the only living species of Lyncocephalia. Okay, it is also called as Tuatara. Tuatara, Tuatara. Okay. It is found in New Zealand. It is a living fossil. What is living fossil? Organisms, if they are present and their fossils are also present, then those organisms are called as living fossils. Okay. See, you can see this is the dorsal mid dorsal line. They are having horny appendages. Okay, horny scales are there. 5 limbs you can see with nails. Pentadactylous condition with nails. Incurved nails. Okay. This is Sphenodon punctatum, only found in New Zealand. Order Squamata. Largest number of species of reptiles are found in this order. Okay, largest. So we will study the most of the reptiles in Squamata. Lizards and snakes are included in this group. And there are lots and lots of lizards, lots and lots of snakes. One or two temporal foci are found in temporal region of skull. They are having one or two temporal foci which disappear after some time. Okay, whenever they achieve adulthood, whenever they grow, these temporal foci also disappear. Horny scales are found on our body. Okay, horny scales on the lizards. There are lots and lots of lizards on their body. They are horny scales. If I will talk about the Gila monsters, okay, monster lizards. These are the largest lizards, Gila monsters, and they are very tall lizards. Okay, and very dangerous lizards. Not poisonous, but they can. Their teeth, their jaws, everything is so hard. They can crush your bones. Okay, so never came near to Gila monsters or monster lizards. Okay, horny scales are found on body. These horny lizards, these Gila monsters are normally called as guha. Okay, pata guha. Okay, these are normally found in our forest regions. Okay, very dangerous kind of lizards. Horny scales are found on body. That is, their exoskeleton is made up of horny scales. Vertebra are procellus type. What is procellus type? One side convex, one side concave. Ribs are having only one ending. Okay. Teeth are pleurodont. That is, tooth is situated at the lateral side of the jaw. Okay. No hair, only lateral side. Penis is double and irreversible in male. Okay, they are having two penis, and that too reversible. Whenever they want to do the transfer of sperms, then only they take out their penis. Okay. Order Squamata is divided into two suborders. These are the two suborders, Lesser Tilia and suborder Ophidia. Okay, so in Lesser Tilia and in Ophidia, we will study about all the lizards. Lesser Tilia suborder is about the lizards. Okay, Ophidia suborder is about the snakes. Okay, snakes. So one thing, write down, study of lizard is called saurology. Saurology. And study of snakes means whenever you will do the study of Ophidia suborder, it is called as serpentology or ophiology. Okay, study of lizards is called saurology, and study of insects is called ophiology or serpentology. Okay, see these terms are very important. Okay, you should be knowing about these terms. Study of this, study of that, study of that. This is important. Okay, so this is all about today's class. We will continue with Lacertilia, Ophidia tomorrow, or maybe our next class, possibly tomorrow, because in the next week I won't be available. I'm having some family function and it's very near kind of family function. Okay, so I cannot miss that. I am the host there. Okay, Lacertilia and Ophidia will study tomorrow. And the last main order of Diapsidia, that is Archosaurus. So we will finish the Reptilia tomorrow. In your coming Sunday exam, Amphibia and Reptilia and Pisces. These three things will be coming. Okay. If you want, I can make the paper of two things, Pisces and Amphibia. Reptilia, I will cover it in the next class, in the next exam. Okay, because we have not completed Reptilia. So only Pisces and amphibians, I will ask, just focus on that. And if you want, I can do the quick recap of amphibians also, because I guess I have finished the class. I'm having time. Okay. So tell me, Noshin, you missed amphibians. Do you want me to take it?
Ma'am,
Yes, beta.
ma'am, say once again, ma'am. I have not audible your voice.
Beta, can you write it down, because my pen is running at very high speed. Write down, beta. I can read from there. What do you
Ma'am,
mean by temporal foci? Okay. See, this is a skull. I cannot, I'm not having any model of a skull. This is your skull. Okay. These are two lateral parts of your skull. Okay. So there is a cavity. There is a uh, depression. Depression. What is depression? There is kind of, we call it, like in Hindi, I called it khadda, or depression means a puddle kind of thing. Okay. On this part. This is called temporal foci. Okay, so we are also having, so reptiles are divided on the basis of these temporal foci. If you want, I can show you with the help of example also what is temporal fossa. Don't worry. See, skin visible. See, this is a head part of a reptile. Okay, you can see this is the depression kind of thing. So to show you the depression, they have marked this at a circular. Okay, these are called temporal foci. This is temporal foci and this is temporal foci. Okay, clear? And see these are the teeth pattern. Okay, pleurodont teeth, acrodont teeth. Okay, and what is the vertebra? See, this is procellus. One part is concave, one is convex. Amphicoelus, both part are concave. Okay, we are using this word again and again, but you should be knowing what is this amphicoelus vertebra. Okay, concave from both the sides. What is procellus? Convex one side, concave another side. Okay, this is called procellus. Now tell me anything you want. Ask. Tell me. Tell me, beta. Where
no,
is
ma'am, we
Shivani?
don't have accounts.
Shivani is missing in the class. Please show
Yes, ma'am. She have not attended the class. She have not attended the class, ma'am.
she has not attended the class.
Yes, ma'am.
That I can see her. Tell me something that I don't know.
I think she went to any function, ma'am.
Okay, beta. So tell her, if you are in contact with her, that I will finish the reptiles first tomorrow. Uh, I will do a quick recap. Okay. See, these things are important, and take it as an added advantage. Okay, beta. When I was a student, when I was of your age, I was not having help like this. Okay. So I read everything on my own. I never took any tuition, any classes from anywhere. Okay, so I did everything on my own. So this is your added advantage. And you all know that how schools teach us. Okay, how school teachers are teaching us, they are not teaching us in proper manner. Okay, they are not clarifying our doubts. They are just under the pressure of school management, they just need to finish the course. Okay, if you go to her or him, then they will not clarify your doubt. Okay, so this, take this as an added advantage. Take the classes, don't miss the classes. See, biology is an easy subject comparative to chemistry and physics, but it is laborious subject. Okay, you need to learn the diagrams, you need to learn the classification, you need to learn the all the organisms, their biological names, okay, geological names, or whether it is botanical names. Okay, and one more thing, be consistent. Never focus on the speed, what speed you are studying with. Consistency matters. Always remember this. If you are consistent with one thing, na, ultimately you will reach to the success. You all have heard about the or read about the story of tortoise. Okay, what tortoise is, tortoise was walking slowly, but he was walking consistently. What rabbit was doing, rabbit ran so fast initially, but what he did is he just thought that, oh, I will win the race, and he just took a nap, or he just took a rest. And tortoise, what tortoise did, tortoise was so consistent. So what I'm expecting from all the students, all your friends, all your colleagues, okay, consistency matters. If you will be consistent in your studies, you will achieve whatever you want to achieve. Okay, and your hard work never going to vain. If you are doing a hard work, it will never go into a vain. Whether you are married to someone you don't want, whether you are married at very early age, whether you are having a family pressure, if you want to do something, then it's only on you. Okay, so consistency matters. Okay, normally girls are having this pressure also. They finish their 12, they finish their college, then they are having this pressure also with from the family, that now we are getting a good relation for you. No, let's get married, then plan your future. No. Okay, just be consistent on your career, be focused. Nowadays, so parents are very understanding and very kind of, they are very doing very good kind of upbringing. So still people face some kind of issues. Some of my students have faced these issues also. Okay, so they see, it's on them how they tackle their pressure. So anything else you want to know, be consistent. This is important. Okay. See, if I am consistent, see, I had no knowledge about the cooking. I never did cooking in my bachelorhood. Okay. When I was not married, I never did cooking. Okay. My mom used to cook. Now I am a good cook. I learned everything. Okay. So you can also learn everything. I know car driving. I know two-wheeler driving, everything. So I learned everything, and that too came with the consistency. Earlier I used to make very bad kind of food, but I learned. Okay, so you can also learn, you can do everything you want to do. What matters is the consistency. Okay, attend the classes, don't miss the classes. Take the classes, make the notes. We are just doing little. Okay, read it only on that day, and do revision whenever you are having a test. Okay, don't take this as a like, oh, this is nothing. No, this is important. Okay. Okay, so bye bye. See you in the next class. Maybe Arun sir is having another class, so be prepared for that class. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Students, you have next class 7:30 to 8:30 physics class. So join 7:30 to 8:30 link, okay?